Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to another episode of the Kaur Aura podcast. My name is Savia Kaur, and this podcast is something that I've created to share uplifting and positive narratives and content to hopefully encourage, empower, and motivate others to make some positive changes to their own lives, to their own well-being, and just come out there and be and embrace your true, authentic self. Woo! So, guys, today's episode, what I thought I'm going to talk about is just give you a bit of a clearer picture of what I actually do here at Kaur Aura, how I support my clients, and why it's about so much more than just nutrition. So I just want to start by saying this, like, yes, I help people change their diets. Yes, we work on movement, lifestyle, and creating long-term healthy habits. But more than anything, I feel I help people reconnect with themselves because to me, true well-being, it's not just about what's on your plate, right? It's about how you feel in your body, your mind, and your soul. And at Core Aura, we're all about that, nurturing your soul. Soul? We're all about nurturing your soul, not just shifting your body, okay? And that means just helping you create space for you. And I encourage all my clients to protect time for themselves, to slow down, tune in, and do what brings them joy. So, yeah, here at Core, we do things differently. I like to think that we're quite unique. I call it the Core Aura way, where we are building healthy habits, yeah, but we're also building boundaries. We remember joy and we also focus on returning back to ourselves and who we are. So it's a lot about internal shifts as well. So if you've been listening for a while now, guys, you'll know that with regards to my business, there has been a few changes from the start when I spoke about it in my first series. We've now moved my services online, which has been quite beneficial, and it just kind of it helps expand our reach really. And also I'm focusing now on women-centered care because that's what I live, breathe, and understand deeply, right? Being a woman myself, I've lived through plenty of experiences where we can all relate to other women, and help us support one another and guide us. Because, yeah, like I said, I work with clients, yes, on their physical changes, which is amazing, but it's the internal shifts as well that we truly work on. So it's all about gaining better energy levels, changing their mindset, bringing more joy, gaining more clarity, confidence, more of a positive self image. And these are key and massive. And yeah, so with regards to my personalized one-to-one support that I offer to women, it's very unique and it's very based on individual needs because, as we know, no two bodies are the same and no two lifestyles are the same, and no two women have the same goals. So some of my clients, they may want to lose weight, others want better energy levels, a bit of hormonal balance maybe, or some just feel they will simply want to feel more connected and calm in their bodies again. So that's why my approach and what I do is never generic. At Core Aura, everything I do is based on individual needs. So we work together to understand your body, your goals, and what you want from this journey, and with us working together. So whether that's weight management, better sleep, balanced hormones, improved digestion, more confidence and self-trust, more of a positive self-image, or just creating space to feel like you again. And yeah, the way I teach my approach, it's the focus, whether it's on food, movement, mindset, hormones, energy, or all of the above. The plan is built around what you as a client need most. I always remind my clients that this is their unique journey and I'm just the guide here to help you navigate it with compassion and clarity, and with the knowledge that I've gained along the way through my learnings, but also through my lived experiences, which I feel we can often relate to one another with our lived experiences, right? So Core Aura is about so much more than just changing your diet. Yeah, food is so important, but this is about your whole life. So what that means is, yeah, nurturing your soul. We're very passionate about that, hence mind, body, and soul. We help you create protected time that's for you, for joy, rest, fun, self-care, and rediscovering what really lights you up. Because we've got to admit, like, as women, we can sometimes lose touch with ourselves when life gets busy. Life out here could be really life in, right? And we forget what we enjoy, and we often do. We put others first, so partners, children, work, family, and our own needs, they then fall to the bottom of the list, which it doesn't do us any good, guys. But you've got to remember your joy, your health, and your essence deserve space. And that's why I do encourage my clients getting back into old hobbies, reconnecting with yourself, taking time out for that proper self care on your needs, your well being needs. and whether that's through reading, meditating, journaling, dancing to your favorite music, whatever's going to fill your cup and make you feel good inside. Because just remember, we're not just about chasing external changes here. We're about nurturing internal transformation. And that's really where the magic happens. Woo! Ultimately, I'm just here to rebuild the relationship people have with their bodies, their mind, and their soul, just so you can feel more grounded, more clear, and more alive. Because we do, as we progress in life, often we do as people, don't we? Women especially, we put other needs before our own. Do you know what I mean? And that's why recently I've read that women are more prone to autoimmune diseases, and that's because we neglect our own needs for so long. Our bodies start almost screaming for attention. So that's why here at Kaur Aura we do things different. Like I said, we do help you build healthy habits, but we'll also work with you on setting realistic, sustainable goals. We create personalised meal plans. We are supporting hormone health through life stages like perimenopause, menopause, and beyond. And we're all about building a lifestyle that supports you, not just a version of health that's sold to you online. Um, we want you to gain those internal shifts, such as more energy, better sleep, a healthier self image, feeling stronger, calm, clear, and really aligned with who you are. Because that's what I'm all about, really getting people to look within and find out your true self, reconnect, and really embrace your authentic self and come out there bold, brave, and beautiful. Woo! How good does that sound, guys? Yeah, so I'm really all about that. And I'm so passionate when I work with my clients one to one because it is all about that, isn't it? It's about feeling better in your body, especially as we age. We kind of gain these insecurities as women as we aging. And that's what something I want to kind of change and instill, better self confidence in ourselves as we do age, and be more in sync with our body with these hormonal shifts that we will experience, and just reconnect with who you truly are. It's all about building long term habits that are going to stick, and having that support every step of the way. And I like to say it's with guidance, laughter, and compassion. So I thought it'd be really good just to give you a bit of an insight of what I do really, and take it from there. So like I said, we've moved our services now online, which is quite convenient. I've found with clients, it really suits their routine and their lifestyle, so that's good. And like I said, I'm focusing more on women-centered care, and that's based on my current client base, which is mainly women, and it kind of made sense to kind of go that direction. And it's for all women. So that's whether you're in your 20s or 30s, you're navigating career, relationships, stress, and trying to find balance between hustle and health, right, guys? Because it can be like that. Whether you're going through pregnancy, so postnatal recovery, or just adjusting to motherhood and the way you identify shifts in that process and identify those shifts as well in your role. Do you know what I mean? That can have a big impact on your life and on your well-being emotionally. So it's kind of working with clients through those stages as well, and to offer that reassurance. In your 40s and beyond, dealing with perimenopause, hormonal changes, and really starting to notice your body responding differently to everything. We support and guide you in that as well. Or entering menopause and beyond, your long-term health, your energy, your joints, your digestion, your mood, and your joy. Kaur Aura is here to support you with all those needs, because we've got to remember women's needs, they change, and our bodies need care, knowledge, and compassion at every stage. So what worked for you at 25, it might not serve you at 45, and that's what we've got to remember, and that's okay. It's all about adapting and growing and honoring those changes together, and being in sync and more aligned with it as we go along. So, what's included in my one-to-one support? Many people ask. So just to give you a quick overview, it's all about daily contact and check-in. So every morning, my clients, they'll receive a message from me to help them start the day with intention. And I think that's really important to get you going. And that includes a encouraging message, also a fun fact out with the body, because I'm all about that. I want people to learn about that. I'm all about knowledge. and building on people's knowledge and making them aware of the body, their body, and being more in sync with it, understanding how it works, and how we could take better care of ourselves. So yeah, I always include a fun fact about the body. And being who I am, I'm all about that laughter, good vibes, fun vibes. I also add a joke of the day. Woo! Because we're here to have fun along the way too. Do you know what I mean? And evidence shows that laughter has been proven to boost mood, reduce stress, and even help regulate hormones. So, yeah, having fun along the way is a big part of a plan if you come to Kaur Aura, because we're all about that. It's the Kaur Aura way. Woo! um, so part of my support as well, we do weekly check-ins, support reviews. We'll check in with our clients, we'll review their progress and adjust their plan if needed. It just gives us a time to check in with our client, to reflect, celebrate, and make sure everything we're doing is aligned with their needs, and make any adaptations, and just track progress really. But they also have real-time access as well. So my clients know that they can get in touch with me anytime. So whether they've had a breakthrough, a wobble, or just need a word of encouragement, I'm always there for them. So they know that they can reach out to me at any time for that reassurance. And it's very goal based in how I teach my approach. So whether the goal is weight loss, more energy, hormonal balance, improved digestion, or just feeling good again, because sometimes we do lose that, don't we? We're just not feeling good within ourselves. So at Kaur Aura, we tailor everything to you. There's no one size fits all advice here. I'm not generic. I really work with clients on their individual needs, and I like to really work with them on their lifestyle, their time, and their values. Um, and it's also important, like I said, it's more than nutrition. This journey isn't just about physical, right? And at Kaur Aura, I'm all about nurturing your soul, getting clients to make some protected time for themselves. When life can get really chaotic, we kind of tend to give to everyone else, often at the expense of ourselves. Do you know what I mean? But we got to really stop doing that because it's not serving us a purpose. So, yeah, I really like to instill in my clients to find that time for themselves. Don't feel selfish about it and know that it's for your own well-being needs and your own needs, and you're going to benefit from it and feel good from it. And people are going to see and receive a better version of you. And you're going to project better. So, yeah, and I think when you start nourishing those parts of yourself, something amazing happens, guys. You feel more you. Your confidence grows, your clarity returns, your energy shifts, and you begin showing up for yourself and for others in a more authentic way. Do you know what I mean? When you're not losing yourself, then you're not like going through burnout. So yeah, so with my business, that was just a quick overview. I do offer a free 30-minute discovery call to anybody that does want to learn about my methods more, find out a bit about how we can support you on your goals. It gives us a chance to learn a bit more about you. So that's a free 30-minute discovery call, which you can book. You can find details about that on our website, which is now up and running again. Woo! And that is www.kauraura.co.uk. So you'll find details on there on how to book your free discovery call with us, which I do think is quite useful before committing to any plan with us, because this call is an opportunity for you to learn more about our methods, like I said. Just really check out our vibe and just learn a bit more about you, where you currently are, what you've tried in the past, what your goals are going forward, and see if we align and can work together and support you on this journey of well-being, of health and well-being, and take it from there really. So yeah, more details on my website if you want to book that. You can also find details of how to book and more information about us on our socials. So at Kaur Aura on Instagram, Facebook as well, Kaur Aura. But I just thought it'd be quite useful just to give you a bit of an overview of what I do, and what Kaur Aura is all about now that we've made some recent changes to our services and our offerings. I thought it'd be worth just kind of focusing an episode on that, and just give you a quick overview of what it is that I do now offer currently, guys, because obviously it's all about expanding and growing, right? So plenty of things in the works to be offering more in the future, which I'm so excited about. Yeah, and then we can kind of let you know along the way. But currently, this is what I offer. So, yeah, like I said, I thought I'd just focus this episode just to give you a bit of an overview what I do, because although I am a nutritionist, it is more than just nutrition. Do you know what I mean? Nutrition as well is a big integral part of what I do, because it makes such a difference to people's lives. Do you know what I mean? It brings through those physical changes, but those internal shifts as well. Um, you're gaining better habits, healthier eating habits, which is really important. Women's nutritional needs, they are going to evolve over time. So that's why I'm very into individualized one-to-one care, because it's about offering personalized online nutrition and lifestyle change support that's tailored to your life stage and where you are currently and your unique goals. So whether, again, I mentioned whether you're navigating young adulthood, motherhood, menopause, or beyond, Core Aura is all about helping you build a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. So my approach is deeply holistic. So it is all about fostering mindful eating, nurturing self-compassion, and really embracing positive, sustainable changes that are going to celebrate and support your growth. And it's about embracing your nutrition and lifestyle and prioritizing your well-being at every stage. Yeah, so like I said, at Core Aura, it's more than just nutrition. It's about empowering clients, educating and elevating them to build a life of lasting wellness that feels fun, aligned, and doable. And I think it just made sense to direct my one-to-one services more to women-centered. And that's because, as a woman myself, like, I've been there many times. Do you know what I mean? I understand the shifts, the bloody chaos, the hormonal changes, the emotional roller coasters, and the way our needs evolve with time. And that's the vibe here at Core Aura. It's all about me being more in sync with your body, learning, growing, and having fun along the way. So what I love is that we kind of work together on building on your current knowledge. Okay, so we enhance what you already know, helping you turn it into something more powerful, some long-term habits that are going to stick around long after our time together ends. And it's really, I think I'm very passionate about women-centered care and addressing our needs. And that means really tuning into those hormonal shifts, the emotional needs, and how to adapt our lifestyles as our body changes. Like I said, it's something I'm deeply passionate about. So it made complete sense for me to channel my one-to-one services in that direction. And I think the biggie is as well, I call Aura because I'm all about that. It's something I love to do. We're all about nurturing your soul. Do you know what I mean? So I encourage clients to take that protective time out for themselves and whatever it is that brings you joy. So whether that's restarting old hobbies or getting into new ones or having some self-care, to tap into what is it that aligns with you. So whether that's a form of self-development, it could be self-care like a warm bath or dancing to your favorite tracks. It's about that healthy balance, as a lot of us do that when life can be really lifing, guys, right? We lose that part of ourselves and we forget what we like and what we enjoy, as we're so focused on being there for others, often putting people's feelings before ours. Um, and like I said, that's why women are more prone to autoimmune disease, I've read, because of how we neglect ourselves and we don't tend to our own needs. But I'm all about us reconnecting with ourselves, and finding out, who are you? Who are we? Because sometimes, like I say, when I speak on my personal path, I had got to that really point in my life where I didn't even know who I was anymore. And it was a case of like, who am I? Um, so it was, jot it down. Like, what is it that you want from this life? Do you know what I mean? This life experience. And a lot of that was finding out myself. Like, if you were to ask me pre 2020, like, what do you like to do? What's your hobbies? I wouldn't be able to tell you because I didn't know. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, what is it that I like to do? Because we do over time, like I said, when life takes over, life could be quite the roller coaster. And we kind of lose that, who we are. Whereas when we're younger, we really know who we are. We're set in our ways and we're very aligned. But, just life can really take a hold of us sometimes. So it's reconnecting with that. It's reconnecting with ourselves again, which is something that I'm all about because it's worked wonders for my own life. And like I said, the journey that I'm on still and continue to be on is a journey of self-discovery. And I want my clients and other people to be aware of this magic that happens when you make these shifts, these changes in your life. And like I said, it's more than just the physical changes. It's all about the internal shifts that happen, which is what it's all about, guys. It really is. And yeah, so those internal changes, it's that better clarity, there's confidence, better self image of ourselves, better energy levels. These are massive for our overall well being. And it's all about adopting these better habits that are going to help us as we age and give us that better quality of life. So, yeah, I thought it'd be quite useful just for me to come on here just to give you a bit of an overview, a bit of a clearer picture of what it is I actually do at Kaur Aura, how I support my clients, and how it is so much more than just nutrition. But like I said, to find out more about what we do, please do visit our website at www.couraura.co.uk, where you can find out more. And if you want to, book a free 30-minute discovery call with me, where we can discuss further on your goals and you can learn a bit more about me and whether we're aligned to work with one another, and we can take it from there. But yeah, part of my services, part of my offerings, I offer 4, 8, 12-week packages where clients can work with me one-to-one. It's all online, so very convenient. Um, and we could take it from there. But like I said, check it out. More information on our website and on us. But there's something I'm really excited to talk about as well, guys, that I haven't really shared in depth yet. I also work with a mixed neurodivergent group through a CIC. Which is a community interest company delivering wellbeing and nutrition sessions for some incredible creative people. Honestly, they are an amazing creative art group that I work with. And they've not only embraced me and what I offer, but they've also taught me so much. And I'm so grateful for the connection that I've built with them. And I'm thrilled also to announce that the founder of the CIC and some of the members are going to be joining us in an upcoming episode. So I'm really, really excited for that. And I know some of the members listening to the podcast, well, especially Quinton. So shout out to Quinton. I know you'll be listening, and just thank you for your support. I'm truly grateful, and I can't wait to see you amazing beings soon. So just to give you a bit of an overview as well of the CIC that I work with, they're called Shine Arts and Wellbeing CIC, and that means it's a not-for-profit creative community company, and those set up that has been set up for the benefit of people with additional needs of all kinds, but they have an emphasis on supporting the neurodivergent community. And these are a creative group of adults and youth. And I just feel so grateful that I work with them and that I'm around them. And then they're just such a great group, amazing to work with. But like I said, you'll find out and learn more about this group in an upcoming episode where you'll meet the founder and also some of the members, which I'm so excited about, guys, like seriously. But yeah, so I hope this episode has been useful. I hope it's helped you gain a bit more of an insight of what I do, especially with the recent changes. Like I said, this is where we currently are, but obviously we're going to grow and get bigger and offer more, and that's all a process. But yeah, change is coming, but at the moment this is what we currently do, which I'm so excited about. But like I said, if you're interested, then please do get in touch. We're all about that, supporting with your goals, especially as women, like whatever stage you are in your life. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, if you're a young woman, you're navigating these whole life um, experiences, or whether you're a well-seasoned pro woman, do you know what I mean? And you're well experienced, you're entering the older stage where we're kind of many perimenopausal stage, menopause and beyond. We can help support you and we can learn from one another. We're supporting one another, right? With the guidance and the knowledge that I know. I just want to really use that to help other women get into better positions and feel better about themselves. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of it is through eating better, creating better, healthier habits that are going to benefit us in the long run. So thank you guys. I'm going to keep it short and sweet this episode. I thought it'd be worthwhile just to do this going forward, and then you'll also hear more about Kiki. There's a part 2 coming with her just to conclude on her previous episode before we get into some other interesting, uplifting topics. So yeah, whether it's through personalised one-to-one nutrition for women or delivering insights and wellbeing support to neurodivergent creatives, Kaur Aura is all about helping people feel better in their bodies, gain clarity and create lifestyles that are aligned to who they truly are. So it's all about discovering a more balanced lifestyle, reconnecting with your mind, body and soul, learning how to nourish yourself in ways that feel good and sustainable. And we're all about creating healthy habits that last. The whole journey of it, making it enjoyable and not something that overwhelms you. We like to bring play, laughter, compassion and real guidance into your day every day. But like I said, you can learn more or book a discovery discovery call with me through our website, so www.kauraura.co.uk, or visit our socials, and there's a link there where you can book the free 30-minute discovery call with me, where you can learn more about my methods, our vibe, how we work, and we can learn more about you and see if we align. But yeah, so I thought we'll keep it short and brief. I thought it'd be really useful just to give you a bit of an overview of what I do. And take it from there, really, because like I like to highlight, it is a lot more than just nutrition. And I'm hoping that as we go along the way, you'll find that out as well. But yeah, so thank you. I think that's it for today's episode. And to all my current clients and all that those I work with currently, just thank you for being there. And thank you for being you. And I can't wait to continue to support you on your journey, and I'm loving it, and I just wish everybody all the best. And as always, guys, I'm going to end by giving you a fun fact of the day, right? Okay, so the fun fact about the body: did you know your gut is often called your second brain? It's home to millions of neurons that directly affect your mood, sleep, and energy. So looking after your gut equals looking after your whole self. And let's give you a joke of the day. So the joke, well, I'll give you my OG favorite joke. Why did the banana go to the doctors? Because it wasn't peeling well. Woo! But it is all about that, having fun along the way. And like I said, that is the Kaur Aura way. But until the next time, guys, I hope you've gained some insight into what I do. And that's it, really. Until the next episode, just take care, you beautiful people. Woo!